So now we have the Huawei Y7a. It's still packed. It's in your favorite bubble wrap. Every time you buy online, ayaw ninyo ilaban yung bubble wrap because some people love to play with bubble wraps, you know. So the Huawei Y7a, since it's a new model, dagan siya mga pataban. It has freebies. Ang iyang major freebie for me is the Bluetooth headset, not for sale, pero I don't know, kung daghan gusto mong palit, ibaligya lang good. Sayang na po. And by the way, our first episode is sponsored by Jed's Coffee. It's a native coffee. It has it's corn coffee with moringa and lemongrass. I use this personally. Actually, problema ni para sa uban, especially kung daghang tao sa palibot, kay dili malikayan ha. Pag magawas sa imong panahon, magsigig kag utot-utot with Jed's Coffee. But it's very tasty ha, very delicious, very healthy. So right now, tingog ang bangko. Right now we have the Huawei Y7a. Let's open this one. Careful lang, dili ma-doubt ang box just in case nga gusto mo mag-resell. I suggest kung ganahan mo mag-try og mga new models, you don't use the charger, the headset, or whatever so that you can sell it afterwards. Huawei 7a that we have right now, it has 4 gigs of RAM, it has 128 gigs of storage, it has a 22.5 watts supercharge. The color tuod nga naa sa ato karon is midnight black. So black for me is the executive, executive color. Pero ang problema po sa black is that it's a smudge magnet. So dali ra siya maka-attract ng fingerprints. So atong i-open sa atong tayaon nga gunting. So here's the unboxing for the Huawei Y7a. Here you have the phone. Surprisingly, ang plastic na patawan sa phone is not as elegant as the other plastics that are included in the box. I mean, like mostly mas baga-baga siya. And the phone is surprisingly heavy. Bugat siya. So ang screen size ato lang i-flash a screen. Okay, so the color is very good and yung camera niya dako. It's large, it's humongous. I mean, like we're using the OnePlus Nord now to take a video. And clearly, mas dako ang iyang camera setup sa likod. So of course, it has the jelly case. It's good enough. What else? According sa isa sa akong favorite nga favorite nako nga kanang tech vlogger, yan yung gitawag nga panundot. So if you love watching like gadget movies or gadget vlogs, kailan mo kung kinsa na siya, pero ato ning tawagon pagtugsok. So na siya pantugsok kapataban ni Piskayo. Some pantugsoks are actually quite elegant to look at. Yeah. Of course, in the box, okay, so naa siya charger, and it's a USB Type-C na siya, which is really good. And of course, the 22.5 watt power brick according sa yung box. O na-upload siya surprisingly, and it's very good with Huawei. Gakapansin ako sa mga new models is that naa na siya pataban nga headset. I mean, like I don't know, for some units dili is pataban ng headset. And this has a 3.5mm jack, which is really good kay suppose ang kasagaran nato mga headset karon uses the 3.5. Medyo nipis na yan case. First impression ako okay lang. Karon nakapansin ako nga medyo nipis siya. But I mean, like the feel of the phone, kung apas na to ang fila, it feels premium ang feel sa phone. It's kind of heavy. It has a single punch hole camera sa front. Medyo dako siya. Let's see if maka-apekto ba niya siya sa performance sa unit, especially when watching YouTube videos or Netflix. So medyo, I don't know, maybe it's normal because it's new, pero medyo hinay ang startup. So, ato sa tanaw ng phone, by the way, naa siya yung fingerprint scanner sa kilid. And I think for me, this is the best place to put in the fingerprint scanner. Siguro seconds on-screen scanner. Sa bottom, you have the speaker, the charging port, of course the 3.5mm kanang jack nga bangag para sa imong headset. Sa kilid na iyang volume rockers, and this one of course is the power button and also the fingerprint scanner. We will put in sa caption ang atong unsa nga screen iyang gamit, but there's bleeding sa screen kaning gatuyok sa console na diha mapansin ninyo, pero kung dili tayo mo kanang maarte, so there's really no problem. Actually pas-pas iyang pag-setup. And of course ang atong venue karon sa atong first vlog, and the Wi-Fi that we're using now is sponsored by, of course, the Sakayan restaurant. It's located midway in the middle of the way between Cagayan de Oro and Iligan City. So thank you kayo sa Sakayan sa pagpagamit sa inyong first floor for our first vlog. So it needs the Huawei ID because wala siya Google Play Store, siya Google it doesn't really accept your Google account because dili siya licensed sa Google. So this is my I think fourth Huawei phone. And I really can't remember the Huawei account that I've been using before. Wala lang, buhat na lang gutag bago kung makalimot na ta. Okay. So, pagsugod pa lang nimo gamit sa pagsugod pa lang nimo gamit sa Huawei Y7a or any Huawei phone for that matter, when you activate it, na siya sa entry pa lang na ng app gallery introduce niya, and it lets you select the kind of apps that you want to install. So nanata sa home screen. Okay, the home screen is really good. I think it's bright enough. Pero try pagyapon nato ang performance ani outdoors, because it's really important, especially for the work that I do. Pirmi man ko na sa gawas most of the time. So pirmi and most of the time kinda redundant, di ba? Pero okay, the screen is good. Kinda cartoonish. I don't know, maybe with the UI that the Huawei uses. Post po nato ang UI later. So try na to type one of the things that I really check is yung onboard keyboard, pero wala man ni problema kaya you can actually, I don't know, install, modify or whatnot. And of course it's really good. I mean the reaction from pressing, and of course the entry sa mga keys nga imong ibutang is really fast. So, commendable. And of course, the screen, since we're indoors, okay kayo siya. Except, of course, for the slight bleeding sa sides, kung asa nag-cut, dito ang problema. And now we're gonna try the camera. So, let's just use the box as model. Right? The camera is good. Patsada yung kuha. Let's also try the selfie camera. With the selfie camera, medyo smooth for me, not really that sharp. For me, the selfie camera, I don't know, I'm having second thoughts. Pero for its price, okay naman. Pero napoy other settings, like it has the pro mode, the slow mo, panorama, light painting, which I remember ang light painting pala, I mean, for those who've been using DSLRs before, na I feature nga murag slow ni mo shutter speed. I don't know, I mean, I'm a development communication graduate, pero graduate ba ako, kung ako akong diploma, pero basta I mean, like there's this trick nga gamiton nimong camera to draw with, I don't know, with lighter, basta light, with phones or whatever, with small flashlights. So it has light painting, HDR mode, time lapse, of course, moving picture. It has stickers and super macro. For some people, dili kayo nila I'm like, the super macro is good. I mean, like if you play with it, but for some, dili kayo nila gamit ang super macro. So there was a time nga abot na ang mga phones nga bag-o let's say for example from a single camera to dual camera with the bokeh effect, with the portrait effect. Giabot na triple cameras with the, I think yung first na triple camera was the ultra wide shot. Pero pagkahuman ana, they added one more camera for the super macro. Pero ang trend karon, even with the premium phones, of course it has high resolution, the high resolution option. So this is the video sample of the Huawei Y7a. So this is the front camera sample of the Y7a. So I think maro man na sa atong unboxing for now, and we'll be using this phone for maybe about 2 weeks, or not necessarily 2 weeks, I don't know, maybe for a week really. But ako gining the best thing about reviews is that I will use this as my main as like my daily driver para mahatag yun ako sa inyo ang sakto nga review. And with this channel also, we will be introducing phones nga mga daan and how it performs today. Unlike with the requirements, most used nato nga mga kuan naman diri, of course Shopee, Lazada, baka naman. And of course the games, we have Rise of Kingdoms. I've been playing this before. I've spent a lot with this game pero karon giundang nako. With Mobile Legends also, of course, TikTok, share it, and everything. So, kung naamoy app nga question siguro, if you wanna know if it's in the app gallery, just put it in the comments below. Atong ma-check o atong i-try o install if we can install this sa Y7a. And of course, since this is a new channel, I'm asking everyone if it's okay with you, since it's free naman, to please subscribe. And of course, click the bell button or icon or whatever. I mean, like I've been hearing that for quite some time now. And of course, this is not necessarily my first YouTube video. I mean, like hopefully you can support this channel, and I'll be sharing my passion with gadgets. I think that's it. And Erp, thank you so much for watching. This is Jed. This is Jed from VM Gadgets. So that's it. Thank you very much.